we're going to be recording now.
Don't mind my P's and Q's.
Well, a little bit.
Fine.
Mandy will be here, but she's going to be a few minutes late. I don't know how late.
Always trying to censor me.
Yes, that's me. Donna, your lipstick looks so pretty.
I know, isn't it? It's that, what is that? I have it in the bathroom.
Does it say recording on your end?
Says
I
live.
needed, I needed to have a new lipstick. What is this? Fuchsia.
Ooh, looks
Fuchsia
really pretty.
Dream. Fuchsia
Looks really
Dream.
pretty. All right, I already started a screen share and now I confused myself. Good grief. Okay, can you guys see Mary Kay's face?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to play a video. I hope this time it works. It doesn't start off with sound.
And remember that the best way to learn is by putting what you know into action. If you had a bank that credited your account every morning with $86,400 and carried over no balance from day to day, and allowed you to keep no cash in your account, and every evening canceled whatever part of the account that you had failed to use during that day, what would you do? I know what you would do. Why, of course, you draw out every single cent and spend it, right? You heard about those millionaires last night who'd already spent it. Now they've got to work for another million. Well, you do have such a bank, and its name is time. Every morning, you're credited with 86,400 seconds, and every night, it rules off as lost whatever you haven't used for a good purpose. Carries over no balances, allows no overdrafts, and each day it opens a new account for you, and each night it burns the record of the day. If you fail to use today's deposit, the loss is yours. There's no going back, no drawing against tomorrow. You have to live in the present for today's deposit. And I want you to invest it so as to get the utmost in health and happiness and success in your career.
Okay. There we go. You guys could hear it, right?
Yes.
Not like last time? Okay, good. I love that because I picked it at random. And then one of the first things I have written down is that we have to choose to win our day. And here she is talking about the 86,400 seconds or however many it was. Like, it's so important that we decide when we wake up, like, what's today going to look like? What's the purpose going to be? And what wins will I have? And Mary Kay, not Mary Kay, all just in life, right? So, okay, Alicia's on the phone, it looks like. So would you like to share with me who you are and what you're excited about right now, Ms. Donna?
Oh my. I'm the amazing Donna Hardin, and I've had my business for 18 years, and I'm excited for this weekend for the trash event we're having.
Yes. I'm like, is the trash pickup? That's the first thing that I thought of. I'll have to make sure that I don't schedule an in-person event during trash pickup week. That would not be very good. Well, so I want to congratulate the following people for earning the 300 by the 15th Paul. And that is, so let's give a round of applause to Janelle and Lynette and Alicia, who actually got 600 in already, and myself. Woo, woo. Okay. So I will be sending that replay because it's happening right now. I'm like, is Alicia off the phone now?
She's still muted.
I know. Looks like she's talking. Okay. So I did not realize until a couple of days ago that there was a virtual seminar option. Okay. So I went ahead and I registered for virtual seminar. I do not know if it's going to happen like simultaneously. They said you'll get an email with the details. So I don't know if it's going to happen simultaneously or if they'll like send a highlight reel. Okay. But what I thought was we could, so when I have the dates, I'll let you know. But what I thought we could do was get together at either my house or one of your all's house, somebody's house. Alicia's raising her hand. And we could watch pieces of seminar, and then I have end of year gifts for everyone, and we could do our end of year recognition at the same time. So I just thought I'd put that out there. It'll be August. That's all I can tell you for sure. But I was really happy because they didn't do that. I don't know, last year, the year before, whatever. Okay, and then tomorrow, Janice is doing a consultant only training at 6 o'clock. And I know, Donna, I know you have something you do every Wednesday night, but I will always post the replay. I don't know, y'all. I think that anytime we can get training, let's see if I know how to talk. I don't know where my mouth is, like why I'm not able to talk right. But anytime we can get training from a national sales director, and Janice is one of the top in our whole company right now. So, I think we're really, we should feel honored to be able to plug in with her and kind of like learn at her feet. Okay, so I know Alicia, I have notes here of stuff. I know Alicia had something to share. Would you like to share about your sales and the things we talked about?
Yes. So I had, coaching clients, and should I have answered Lisa? Because she just texted me. But I had, okay. I have coaching clients, and one of my coaching clients was talking about wanting to have, younger looking skin, or wanted to take care of her skin. And I was like, well, I'm like, that's the other thing that I do, right? Like, and so I offered to send her samples. So I sent that out today. And then like within 5 or 10 minutes of that, I got another customer referred me, or said to me that her daughter, who she had referred in the past, but we never connected. Her daughter wanted to order a cleanser and microderm, and so it was, kind of a fun way of like both of my coaching clients mentioned skincare in the last week. And crazy. So, right. So I offered both of them the samples, and I'll be going through those with both of them soon.
Go ahead, Donna, please. Oh, you're muted.
I just said yay.
Oh. I think that it's important that we open our mouth. Okay. There's a saying that's something like, a closed mouth doesn't get fed, or something like that, right? And I don't mean literally, but I think that it's important that we take the opportunities like Alicia was just suggesting and run with them. How many times have you heard a little voice that said you should go talk to her? Or how many times have you been like, oh, that was, in hindsight, that was an opportunity. I could have like given them a sample or gotten her name or something, right? And I'll tell you, I've been working with another consultant, and she picks up her business and puts it down, and that's the beauty of what we do. You can pick it up and put it down at will. But every time she picks up her business and does even just a little tiny bit, God blesses her with like abundance. And it's like, oh my gosh, because you open your mouth. I know Alicia and I call it Mary Kay magic. Alicia, did you have more that you wanted to share?
So this, you could call it like a personality thing that's based on, you know, it's individual to you. It's like a disc, you know, the DISC, but it's called human design. And 90% of us are actually designed to either respond to life or wait for an invitation. And the responding to, Mimi and I are responding to lifers. Oh, calm down, car. And then like 20% of people are, it's hard to think and drive.
Yeah. Well, I was surprised you were in the car.
I thought the car self-drives.
It does, but I didn't tell it I wanted it to pull over, and so it went to park in the parking lot, and so now I have to park because...
Oh, how terrible.
I know. Well, now this dude is like staring at me. Hang on one second.
So, you know, the idea is to like walk around like with not literally open arms, but to have a mindset of I'm open to attract people to me. I'm open to whatever God's going to put in my path, whoever God's going to put in my path. And I think, I don't know about you guys, but there's times when I'm like, okay, I look like the mom who lives under the bridge. I'm the troll under the bridge. And I'm like, I don't know what is big, but God put her in my path, right? And I think that the obedience to still opening our mouth is really important. Hopefully you were laughing because you all understand what it's like to look like the troll into the bridge. Alicia is unmuted. Go.
Okay, so sorry. He was like looking at me like he was gonna run inside and get a gun. So, so there's waiting to respond. So Mimi and I are not are responders, and responding can look like what I just described with my two Mary Kay, or with my two coaching clients, because I have mentioned to them that I sell Mary Kay as well, and or maybe I haven't, but there was an opportunity for me to respond to, because they both said, hey, I need stuff. And then there's waiting for the invitation. And what that would look like is, you know, you could post on Facebook, say, oh my gosh, my skin feels so amazing. I'm just so grateful for my Mary Kay. And then people will reach out to you if you're that kind of person also. And say, oh, tell me more about Mary Kay. That's the waiting for the invitation. But in both situations, it's like you are either responding to life or you're responding to an invitation. And the more that you operate by, I think the more you operate by your design, the more abundance comes your way. That's been my experience over the last month.
Awesome. Anybody want to ask her anything about that? Okay. No, I love it. But I think if we're open and have an expectancy that, Lisa doesn't know Kay, but we used to have another director that we worked with, and she would always say, awesome sums of money are coming my way, right? And it's the kind of thing that we want to be expecting those things to happen, and then be willing and prepared to open our mouth. Okay, so I told you guys I wanted to talk about this brush. Okay, and I love that it comes with its own stand. I know that probably sounds silly, but I love that I don't have to buy a stand separately. I want to, well, I'm going to get back to this. It all kind of like goes together. And I've been talking a lot about social media. Okay. And I am going to give my disclaimer again. I know social media is not the be all end all of this world. Okay. And I am not telling you that you need to like post a bajillion things and swarm your audience with Mary Kay. But if they don't know, if they don't see Mary Kay on your social, they have no idea. Okay. Even if you've had your business for 20 years, if you're not showing them that this is something I do, why in the world would I want to go to somebody and ask them? I mean, we can't just be waiting, in a world where the people that all humans are inundated with advertising, right? And products and all of that. If we don't stay relevant in the eyes of the people who are on your social media, they're going to go elsewhere. So, I encourage you to be thinking about, how do I build a brand? And what do I mean by that? Anybody want to throw out there, if you look on somebody's social media, okay, if you look at Alicia's social media, or you look at your own social media, and somebody doesn't know you, what would they just friend you and they're looking through your social, what do they know about you? Somebody.
Do you guys have those people? Do you guys have those people where like you see their name in your feed and you're like, oh, they're going to talk about Trump, or oh, they're going to be complaining about their life, or oh, they're going to like I had friends like Lisa's going to talk about dogs. Lisa's talking about dogs. Like Larry had a friend that when I saw his name, I knew that whatever it was that he was posting was going to be a dirty, offensive joke. Like that is those are your brands. Like if you're not shaping it intentionally, you are shaping it on accident.
Makes sense. So I really want us all to, with purpose, record your life. Take pictures of your life. Mandy right now, her grandson has had a health journey. He was in the hospital. Now he's in rehab. And she's been posting pictures of him and what's going on, updates with him, that kind of thing. I think that by doing things like that, we show what do you show the world if you show them what's going on in your life? I'm using Mandy. What do you know about Mandy when she's posting all these things about her grandson?
You could use prayer.
Okay. Could use prayer. What else?
She's family oriented.
Okay. These are, I'm not telling you to go like take a picture of your unmade bed or, small children or, because I know people have a thing about that, but I think it's important to show who you are. I like to post funny things, but mostly I like to post like positivity, positive mental attitude kind of things. I hope that when people are scrolling and they see my name, they're like, she's funny, or I love the way her mind works. Like that's what I want. I want people to and then I want them to also think she's an awesome mom. And and she likes to, at least on social media, look like she takes care of herself. It's supposed to be funny. Okay. Not be a troll under the bridge. There's Lisa. So how can you do that? What are some things that you can share about your life? Please, if everybody would like throw something out there that you could share about your life on social.
I always share things about kitties
Uh-huh.
and Christ, Christian things. I do that a lot, and um, that's kind of my thing.
I love it. I love it. Anybody else want to share? What's something else you could share?
I post my animals, my child's, my cool sunsets when I see them, sunrises, the property, the pool, the fun. And then I post, well, my new thing is about mom's eating last. Mom always eats last. And what all that means with when it comes to motherhood.
Okay. How about you, Lisa? She's been posting some
Oh,
things.
okay. Yeah, I'm like sometimes I'm all over the place. I'm pretty bipolar when it comes to me posting. And I did notice there was a time, and every once in a while, like I would just be on this like negative, like poor me, or I would be like posting stuff like that just wasn't like very vague, but it had like an unnecessary. Oh, are you still there? I feel like I lost you guys. Oh,
You're good.
so yeah, so and then people were like calling me, like my aunt would call me and be like, "Are you okay?"
Mhm.
Because there seems like there's something wrong with you. And I'm like, dude, I'm fine. Like, what do you mean? And they're like, the stuff you post makes it sound like you're in a crisis.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
I'm like, well, am I in a crisis? So I feel like that was like my cry for help, I guess. I just wasn't like dealing with things. And so it would come out in my posts. But it's like, do I want everybody to see that? No. And I was really like showing people that I was always in trouble somehow, or always in a crisis, or always there's toxicity around me all the time. People didn't want to talk to me. People
Yeah.
didn't want to hang out with me, or they would call me and they want to fix me. And it's like,
Mhm.
no, I want to be the person who brings sunshine and light and healing and harmony and how can I help you? You know what I mean? Instead of, and I did not realize that that's what I was doing. I wasn't doing it on purpose, but
Mhm.
it was just like I was using social media as an outlet for my issues instead of using it to promote myself or to, brand or whatever. Also, I'll say this because I know that you've got a thing to do right now, but
Hi.
I had a TikTok for my business and I actually made this like huge video. It's like a half an hour long. And we still have it of me unboxing my very first Mary Kay box. And I gave it to my son to edit. And my son's got ADHD. So between the two of our brains, our two ADHD brains, we just totally forgot about it. And then I'd be like, hey, sir, you need to edit it or you need to give it back to me so I can at least do a clip or something of me unboxing. And then 5 days would go by and I would forget all about it. So there's literally no videos for the last like 3 or 4 months on my TikTok. But my to get to my page on Mary Kay website is on there. But it's like, who's gonna want to buy from me if I don't even have a video, you know? So yeah, I totally get what you're saying with social media.
And you start where you are. Okay. I mean, all of us, we all start where we are.
Yeah.
And I love that we all just had like the awareness. The awareness is really important because I don't know about y'all. I know I started off with, oh, I'm going to throw up some video about this or I'll share something about that. And I was all over the place when I first got on social. But so people
So
by you, please.
there is something, Lisa, that you could look into. It's called Opus Clip. And you can film a video and then upload that video into Opus Clip and it'll spit out like 10 videos and it'll tell you like it'll give the videos a grade of how viral it is. And it takes
Really?
3 minutes for AI to create those videos. It's not free,
US?
but it's It's not, huh?
OPUS.
OPUS, Opus Clip, I think,
Cool.
or Opus AI, maybe. If you just Google Opus and look for the one that is video related.
I need it. I do need it. I can't do this by myself.
If you look at my TikTok, it's the only reason there's any videos on TikTok, any shorts of me ever. Like, I was doing them manually in the very, very beginning, and I was like, screw all this, not doing it. And then I found Opus Clip, and that made me post stuff. And at least it's like posting, but
Right.
you know, it's not polished like if you would do it yourself, but it puts captions on there.
You know, here's the thing. It doesn't have to be polished. It's better to get it done than to try to
Right.
be perfect. Okay. Because if I mean, for so long, I was just so worried about being perfect. And that I held myself back from this whole thing. So yeah. Mandy has joined us. Yay. Okay, so let's talk about this brush. Okay. Last week I read all of the training on it. You can go on InTouch and you can read about it. I'm not going to do that, but here's what I am going to do. Y'all, this is a great way to attract people to us on social. Like, everybody I know, all the directors I know are like washing their face with this thing like all the time. You got to show people. So I want to double dog dare everybody, at least get one for your own self, for your own face. Okay. Like with your very next order, get yourself a brush and go in your bathroom and take a picture of you holding the brush. Okay. Take a picture of you holding it up to, if you don't want to go live or make a video, just hold it to your face. Okay. For real. And when you do that, post it in the Believe so we can share each other's stuff. Post it on your own personal page, on your VIP. Make it a reel if you want to do that. But y'all, you can't just post a picture of like a stock picture. You want to have it in your hand. Okay. I'm going to give you some ideas. I was on a call this morning and we talked just about this brush. Okay. I will say there's 5 speeds, and something that I have learned is that when you turn it on to do the cleansing part, also turn on the heat part so that the heat warms up by the time you're done washing and rinsing and you put your serum on and then use this on your face. Okay. It's giving us a spa experience. All right.
I posted a great video this afternoon from somebody else
I saw.
that was really good.
Mm-hmm. I you know what, if we do nothing else, we take a stock picture and then we take somebody else's video and then we take our own face with a brush, you know, hey, I've got it right here, you know, and put your face, because again, it's about building trust. It's about building credibility. So I'm going to put some things out and you got to pick and choose what you want to do. I am not telling you get your visa and charge $1 million. Okay. Not saying that. I am saying here are some things that you can do with this new product that is, it's, what do they call it? It's not limited edition, but what do they call it? What's that? Special edition. Yeah. So, you know, this is a great Christmas gift. And I know it's only July, but this is a great Christmas gift. Would you guys agree?
A month.
Uh-huh. Or one a week. You know, however, whatever, in whatever capacity. Okay. So the first thing is, like I said, get one for yourself, start taking pictures. And here's why I want us to put it on Believe. Okay. So there's 5 of us on right now. If each of us took a picture and shared it in the Believe group, then we could each take each other's pictures and say, ooh, look at my friend Donna with her brush. Look at my friend Mandy with her brush. And you're building more credibility. You guys following me?
And one of the best things that we can do for each other is to go onto each other's page and comment on
Thank you.
each other's posts, because the algorithm likes when people engage. Facebook likes people to be hooked on Facebook. And so if you set a timer at some point during the day, 5 minutes a day, go to Donna, go to Mandy, go to Mimi, go to Lisa, go to Alicia, and comment on one thing, you would be boosting the visibility of all of us. And if we all did that for each other, then we would see a lot more visibility from Facebook. Facebook would show our posts.
And the same thing, you know why your friends disappear on Facebook? Because there's no engagement. So
Yes.
if you don't comment on your friends' posts, they're gonna disappear from your page.
100%. And you don't want to just heart it or just put one word. You want to write like at least 4 words. And you don't want to say something like stealing this. Okay. You want to say, oh my gosh, I love that brush. Oh my gosh, I've got to get that brush. I love the way that cleanser makes my skin feel. You know, something like that. So that the algorithm knows you're not a bot. Okay. And to what Mandy just said, you guys, oh, my brain just went away. Oh my God.
Commenting on other people's posts.
Yes. If it is important that, okay, so like if I want to make sure I see Donna's posts, I've got to interact with Donna within 24 hours. If I interact with Donna on Facebook today, so for 24 hours, Facebook's going to be like, they know each other. They talk to each other, they comment on each other's stuff, and Facebook will bring Donna to my algorithm and bring me to Donna's algorithm. Okay. So I know this sounds like a job. And yeah, you know what? Maybe it is. Maybe you spend 10 minutes a night while you watch TV with your husband or whoever and scroll and just pick out people that you want them to see you. Okay. For real. This is the way this thing works, at least now is the way it works. Okay. All right. So another thing you can do with this brush, picture of yourself. I double dog dare you to get brave and use it on video. Okay. Or use it on live. But if that's too much, at least do the picture thing. Okay. Okay. Look at my notes. All right. It's important to post some Mary Kay at least 3 or 4 times a week on your personal page, if not more. But you don't want it to be just Mary Kay. Like Mandy, we were talking about you earlier. So Mandy posts about her grandson, and then she posts about the brush, and then she posts about a cat. And then here's a picture of my dinner. Look at what my husband made me. You know what I mean? Like, we do stuff like that. It builds trust. It shows, hey, that's a real person. Okay. Just take a picture here and there. Okay. And share these things. Were you going to say something?
No.
Okay.
And thanks
all right.
for following my grandson. He's doing amazing miracle after miracle after miracle.
So fantastic. Seriously. I'm so glad. Freaked me out when I saw that. Okay. So the next thing I would encourage you to do, and again, pick and choose what works for you, is build your inventory of these to have 3 or 4 to demo. Okay. Because if you can sit a woman down at your facial table and hand her one of these to use, y'all, you think she's going to want to buy it? You know, when the foundations came out and I'm like, make sure you have a foundation brush to demo with for each of your people. And I hand it to her and she's like, what's this for? I've never used a brush to put on my foundation. And then she uses it and she buys it. They use it, they want it. Okay. So that's another idea. Or you make sure you have at least one and your hostess can be the one to use it. Okay. How do you clean it? I would use rubbing alcohol on the back. And on the front, you can just use one of our cleansers, so warm soapy water, and clean it in between people. Okay. Another idea is, if you've been around a while, you might remember like Borrow My Bag. Anybody remember Borrow My Bag? Like, here's a miracle set, take it home and use it for a week and tell me what you think of it, like a full-size miracle set. You could take your top 3 or 5 customers, you know, the ones that you really know, the ones who spend money with you, the ones who are using our product, and ask her, now follow me.
If
You
she'd
give her
take it
one
home
of
for
these
3 days and use it
Mhm.
and give you a review.
and give you a review,
Mhm.
take a picture of herself in the bathroom with it, have her post it, have her tag you. And if she does all the things, you decide what it is that you want her to do. Okay. Then you can give her, I mean, you can do whatever you want. You could give her a travel size miracle set at half price or for free or a free cleanser, or you could give her this at a discount or whatever. Okay. But we got to get it in their hands in one way, shape, or form. Okay. So it's an idea. All right. And if Mandy's my customer and I give this to her to use, okay, and she uses it and she posts pictures and she tags me, oh my gosh. Seriously, what does that say to the other people? Go ahead, Mandy.
We had my boss was recently talking about, people saying, I don't want to list my home for 3%. Can you do it for 2.5%? And what should you say? Just yes, or no, here's what we're gonna do. That other 0.5%, I want you to do a video testimonial for me. I want you to post a picture of you in front of your house and tag me in it. I want you to, just what you're saying, just do different things. If you're going to give somebody a discount, then they need to give you a referral. They need to give you a testimony. They need to be something, and don't be afraid to ask. That 20% that you're giving away, that 20% discount is not free.
Yes.
It's costing you something. So get something for it.
Yes.
Get a video testimony of you using the brush. Get a video testimony of you talking about what you love about the brush. Whatever you can get mileage out of, but don't just give away your 20%. Make them, because it's not costing them anything. It's costing you something.
Mm-hmm. I love it. See, if I have an idea and you have an idea and we both share our ideas, then we all have 2 ideas. I love it. So you guys, please feel free to jump in on this. Okay. People going to, even if you have a customer like Mandy, those ladies who was here, oh my gosh, who were here on Saturday. If you just had them go and on their Facebook and say how amazing you are as a Mary Kay consultant and how much they love your products and tag you in it, it shows up on their page and your page, like even if you just did that with your top people. Talking to myself as well. Okay, does this make sense to you guys? I love this idea. And the last one I had here was you can use this as a hostess gift, again, within your own parameters. So you could offer this to a hostess, half price, free. It's your decision, okay? But definitely with parameters around it. So if she books and holds her appointment on the originally scheduled date and time, right? If she brings at least 6 women that are over 21, they got to be women and they got to be over 21 and they can't already have a consultant, right? And you can put a stipulation on it. I need to have this many referrals. I need to sell this much. I need to have this many bookings. And this thing that's worth $95, you can have it at whatever you decide. Okay. But things like that speak to women. Wouldn't you? I mean, really, like if you weren't in Mary Kay and somebody says, hey, I'll give you this thing's worth basically $100 if we do blah, 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 blah. Wouldn't you be like, well, that sounds great. I would like to have that. And I would be helping you at the same time. What do you guys think?
Mhm.
So I want to encourage you to pick something, even if it's just to get your own and take pictures and post those pictures. But pick something that you're going to do. Have a strategy with what you're going to do with this brush, because it's coming out, at the beginning of the seminar year. This is in my opinion, this is a gift from the company, strategically designed to come during a month that, people are out and they're on vacation and all the things that we talked about at the beginning of the month. This is a gift for us to open the door to talk to even more people. Okay. We just have to be vocal. We've got to show that we're Mary Kay. We've got to show that we love our skin, whatever. Be vulnerable. It's okay. Comments, questions, anything. We're going to end early. Oh. Alicia has a closing unless anybody has anything. All right. So tomorrow we've got Janice Trude training at 6 o'clock. Saturday, we have the Christmas in July. I'll probably have a Santa hat on. I know Donna's got a guest. I know Kim was going to send somebody. I think Alicia was maybe sending somebody. I don't know. But yeah, there's still plenty of time to ask some people to attend. All right, Alicia, closing. Close it up.
A bird sitting on a tree is never afraid of the branch breaking, because its trust is not in the branch, but in its own wings. I think that when we trust ourselves, people have no choice but to trust us too. And also sometimes people not trusting us has nothing to do with us.
It has completely to do with them. So, all right. So pick one thing you're going to do and let's run and finish this month super strong. Okay, guys? Sound like a plan? All right.